Okay, VRP. I have exits already set for VRPX. Just got my another one. I'm only in at 188, so bad. I'm up like a small amount. VRPX. What am I up? 8%. But I'll take it, man. We are live. I'm hoping V Viper can kind of turn around here, but it's struggling. I need to do some coding. I don't know if I can get it fixed fast enough. Let me see. Position sizer. Hide when holding. Oh, perfect. I already uh, that on there. So I'm gonna no. Ah, all right. Okay, cool. Got that set. All right. And we got to watch. Okay, NAS is moving. But there are so many opportunities right now on the market. And the market is doing so good this morning. What time we got here? Show me the time. Okay, I'm gonna set up the TikTok and we'll talk about the market. Carl, good morning. TikTok, TikTok. So what have you guys been trading? Marcus, Mark, Carl, Roshni, and Colby, what have you been trading, man? LGVN starting to curl up a little bit. So we're getting kind of a base at 580-ish. Might actually buy a little bit more right here. Crazy. But this sixth level seems possibly a good spot to buy into. Buy, you've been trading the market. Okay. Just getting this TikTok stream set up, guys. 1 second. that'll have to do. A little bit shaky. All right. All right. VRPX is curling up. VVPR is also. You can see that kind of here. Like, barely see that. Or obviously my day two. There goes VRPX. Boom, hitting 215. I am going to put the market somewhere else. Let's put VRPX over here. It's pretty hot this morning. And then V Viper, LGVN. Yeah, like Marcus did SNGX, Zap, Meta, Nvidia, Intel, Hood. Boy, I like it. A nice mix. SNGX didn't really work out, did it? I don't remember. I think I played that one as well, and I seem to remember it didn't work out. So maybe that was a bit of a bummer, but good to know. Let's see. Am I still in SNGX? No, I'm not. Okay, that was yesterday. Maybe we made money on that. I don't know. Ben, good morning. All right, VRPX is about to smash pre-market high. About to break pre-market high, VRPX. I got LGVN the other day at $2.80 or something, and it hit $7 this morning. You don't really like. It's not like you predict these things. It's just they recently did something like that, went crazy. They pulled back, and then there are signs that maybe it's going to start happening again. So then you get in with some risk to a stop, and you lose. You often lose, but sometimes you do win. They counter each other, and then sometimes you win big. And then on occasion, you lose big too. And you lose big, especially when they do shelf offerings. Those are wacky on the side of the head. You could lose 30% on one trade sometimes, which is it should be more than you intended to lose, but it can happen. So penny stocking is a journey, but penny stock swinging is can be quite lucrative. Just got to build up the skill. Okay, so we're pulling back a little bit on VRPX after hitting like 225. The Viper is curling up, finding the momentum has slowed at 4.5, so it's finding some base. And LGVN sitting around 6, also similar. I think LGVN has potential to attempt to hit 10 today once the market opens. But I'm not sure how much of a bear trap will form on it. Could pull back quite hard, or could just completely sell off at the open. I mean, so we'll see. Sometimes these things are easy. That's the best. It's like, you don't have to do much sometimes, but sometimes they're tough. And then you take a loss and it feels like you did something wrong when you're a beginner or even intermediate. It feels like you did something wrong when you take a loss. No, that was expected. In other words, kind of like losing is the expectation, right? Winning, uh, is the rare thing. And but when you do with these penny stocks, you win. You can win pretty good, and it wipes out everything else. But so when it goes against you and you lose a trade, you didn't do anything wrong. You correctly placed your bets, and it just didn't happen. Everybody tuning in from TikTok or wherever you are, make sure you click the link in my bio. Lots of goodies for you there. We're opening on the market in about 3 minutes. The market is so hot right now. It is just white hot, smoldering. We are so extended. It's phenomenal. And we haven't even started lowering rates yet. Oh my gosh. Just imagine, Carl, and let's just imagine if Trump is elected and we start lowering rates. Oh my God. It might be bigger than the dot-com bubble. We could go on a year and a half run, the likes of which even God has never seen. All right, so we're waiting for the market open, and we're also waiting to see if V Viper, LGVN, VRPX will perk up a little bit. If anything else is maybe going to come across our radar. Is the I mean, I already looked at all these other ones. AP, some of them don't look terrible, but we've got so many others in pole position. Just I would hate to miss an opportunity. Try to catch everything. Yeah, we're looking good. Did I get all out of Zap? Let me see. Zap, nope, still in some tiny amount on Zap. Do I have a working order on it? Yeah, I do. All right, we'll let that sit. It's probably going to get taken out on the open. ATNF looks like it will pop. Yeah, the other day I was looking at ATNF. I'm really pretty horny about ATNF. Let me take a look at it again. How it's formed. Yeah, I'm hoping today will be just a consolidation day, but if it breaks the high, I'll take some position, but I'm hoping that it'll do it more like later in the day so I can get it towards the end of the day. But ideally, if it could just consolidate today, that'd be awesome because that'll create some shorts. Yeah, LGBN. Did I tell you to get in yesterday? How'd you get in, Johnny? Why'd you get in? Was it because you were watching me? We got in yesterday at 280. No, I do not only trade penny stocks, Brax. Actually, primarily we do swing trading with put credit spreads, which is similar to high growth stock trading. But also, I'm able to help you with investing and all kinds of stuff. Again, this program is for educational purposes, everybody. I'm not a certified financial advisor. So this is, you make your own financial decisions in life. I'm just here to give my knowledge and information or decisions to make. All right, NASA's wants to fail out. Zap, same. So I'm going to try and just, I'll give it a second to see if any of those uh, turn around. Um, LGVN's holding the sixth level. I knew it. Okay, and we're getting a very high volume moment on LGVN. I want to get some more right here. Oh, hang on. It has pulled back against us. VRPX is pushing. Hang on that LGVN. Taking profits. Okay. VRPX is breaking out here. I don't really need more shares, though I want them. But VRPX, I'll just be taking profits. I have mine position at 180. Okay, there's a little bit more. 248. It just hit. I'll put in another piece there. There it is. I just got filled. Put another piece at 275 and another one at 297. We'll see if those get taken out. In the meantime, LGBN is holding. V Viper, let's see what happens with it, but VRPX is definitely flying. V Viper, yeah, it's pulling back. V Viper, should I just flatten? I'm just gonna flatten on V Viper. That trade didn't work out. Some of them don't work out. That's the way it goes, guys. That's the way it goes. It's looking like LGVN is acting supportive. If it can get over 640, I'll add. Uh, oh, look at VRPX go. Boom. I just got more taken out on VRPX. What am I up on VRPX? I'm up 46%. Fantastic. VRPX flying. It just hit 279. I did get out of V Viper. I need to check in on my NAS position because I know that that's fading. Yeah, I'm just gonna flatten that right here on NAS. I did do over 100% on NAS, so can't complain. Can't complain. The other one was Zap. Let me just see if I'm all out on that. I'm not, and I'm flattening that one as well. All right, VRPX just hit 285, so it keeps going. And I'm up on VRPX now. Yeah, 40 some odd percent. I'm over 100% on LGVN, of course, but it does look like it wants to pull back now. I'm going to go ahead and flatten out the rest of my shares. That's it right there for me on LGVN. It looks like the market is about 40% green off of the open as far as growth stocks go. So uh, we'll see if that gets bought up a little bit later in the day. Right now, we're red from the open. I mean, the market is white hot, so I mean, it could top at any time. And that doesn't mean that it's going to be bearish and that you take bearish trades. It just means you stop long trading and take more of your exit, take more of your profits, get your capital back off of the table when it's way up high and extended. You're going to take your profits. All right, so Zap's not happening, NAS not happening. LGVN is up. V Viper. LGVN is like fully reclaiming now. This is a pretty good sign for an entry. So maybe I'll have to do it. All right, I'm going for it. Re-entry on LGVN. In the pullback, bounce off WAP due to the fast reclaim, and then boom, look at it. It's just almost an insta fail. Question is whether it gets bought up here. Nah, insta fail. Not flattened out. That's day trading for you. That did not work out. Sized up and then gave some back. So LGVN is a take profit kind of day. Now, what is ATNF doing? Okay, so we hope to see only consolidation maybe on ATNF so that we can get an entry tomorrow if it breaks out. Zia is maybe doing good. Let's take a look. All right, we're about 50-50 off of the open now, 50% green and bullish off of the open. Kazia, I don't know. I'd have to see the formation in the daily chart. Yeah, sometimes these are things you have to wait on. Let's take a look at some of the others. The only thing I have open and still running right now, day trade wise, that we got in this morning is VRPX. It's still kind of doing okay. Though it looks like it wants to struggle around 3. We've had a lot of catalyst move in AZ the last few days. Hard to know, when is an entry if it doesn't pull back. We do need it to pull back. Beam, ATNF, there it is. Wheeler. Wheeler, what are you doing, Wheeler? Okay. Java, MDA, Hut, EW, Cassie, PSIX just keeps going. Phenomenal. FTEL, I love it. Meds. Meds will be interesting to watch. SLNH, costs. Costs slowed down yesterday, so that's why I got some position at around 9:39. But I'm not sure if it's going to hold and then take off from here. But, prior spike, consolidations, momentum slowed down, it's a good spot to get in. EOs, there's Zap with its pullback day. So on Zap, you'd be waiting for momentum to slow for an entry. All right, V Viper may be positioning. I don't know if I trust this puppy at this point. I'm gonna take another piece out of VRPX after that pullback at 275 into this strength right now. Maybe it'll break out. I still got plenty of shares left. I'm cocked and ready on VVPR. But I'd like to see it break 467, somewhere around there. Give me the confidence on it. Meanwhile, LGBN is bleeding out. And we're about 65% green on growth stocks on the market right now. IQ and GME is some of the stronger moves from the year open. There, CV Viper pulled back. So uh, it's almost a sure thing to be done with V Viper. Forget it. Okay, there's new high on it hit $3 on VRPX. It continues to be the number one trade of the day. VRPX. There are other rooms pumping it too, so that doesn't hurt. But just be aware that you know, any of these rooms could say, okay, I'm all, their leader could say, okay, I'm all out, and then everyone else goes. So, be careful. There's nothing wrong with being in a pump when a pump happens, though. I mean, why not? I mean, hey, it's legal. What are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna take another piece out into strength on VRPX. We just hit 331. Very nice. And we might be halting. No, I don't think so. It's possible. Or not. 324, 325, 329. Taking another piece out into the next piece of strength. Okay, that's it right there. Right. I mean, that's a rally right there. That was a nice push. Could go higher, but it's probably going to digest now. VVPR has gone sideways, as you can see, and maybe even failing and bleeding out. And LGVN, maybe you can see that here. Oh yeah, VVP. Okay, so I almost am ready to take VVPR off of my day trading setup there. I just took it off, just so I don't have to look at it anymore. Don't have to think about it. There you go. It does allow me to put something else on there as well. Let's see. Looks like Chewy's working out, Carl. Let me take a look at Chewy. It doesn't take much. I mean, I'm in options on that one. Doesn't take much. Chewy's just sort of acting good. It didn't even make its move yet. It's just acting good. That's all. Hasn't even made its move, and I'm up 58%. So, that's just good decision making. That's the results of good decision making. We're going to take a look at growth stocks and credit spreads in just a minute. This is Chewy, guys. For you guys on TikTok, it's probably hard to see. I wonder if it's any better to see over here. No, that's Zap. Right. All right, I got to organize my positions here into the closed folder. Right. SMCE is something that I got into on the hunch because momentum seemed to be slowing. And all I want is just a 50% retrace for this puck to go to 0.006, 6/10 of a penny. And I got in at, like 4/10 of a penny. That would be a 50% gain. That's all I need. So we'll see what happens with that today. But LGVN was definitely the winner. That was the overnight. We did 100 and some odd percent on that. All out on NAS. We made money on that the other day. You have shares of Chewy. You have shares of Chewy? Okay, all right. You're up 180% on VRPX, Ben. That must be an option, unless you got in yesterday. Hey, Randy, good morning. I don't see your request to record anywhere. Okay. That's okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just saying I haven't seen that come across. If it is, let me know because it went away. Maybe re-requested or something. All right, SMCE. VRPX continues to pull back after that rally. I mean, that's a rally. I mean, you had the rally before it, and then you had the rally after it. I mean, what do you expect? Sometimes you can get two rallies in a row, but not always. I don't even know why I'm watching LGVN anymore. And what else has come up here? Penny Pops, AP, MLSS. Let's take a look at some of these. AP. That's beautiful. Move on this AP. We'll put it on the watch list. See if some kind of pattern can come from it. AP. The other one is okay. QURE. Is following through from a catalyst move yesterday. About $1 of risk on QURE for a swing trade that it might follow through on the idea that it might follow through. QURE. Let me see what it says here on my trader. QURE. 30 cents of risk. Yeah, I'm gonna say $1 of risk down to $6. Okay. All right, so I grabbed a swing position on QURE penny stock swinging. We're going to be doing penny stock swinging in addition to everything else for the rest of the year. We can talk a little bit more about some of that in tomorrow night's class if you like. Tomorrow night's master class. And by the way, for those of you tuning in on different platforms, the master class happens inside our Discord. So make sure you click the link in my bio. There's all kinds of other goodies there for you to check out as well if you click the link. Has Nvidia making further move today? Let me see. Yeah, Nvidia is opening up elevated and it's doing well. And then the theta decay on that with my credit spread is definitely helping. I'm up 31% to max profit on that, which is roughly the equivalent of 8.5% gains since entry. when Nvidia itself has moved 4.6%. So I'm up a leveraged almost 2x. Oh, my Chewy's up 70% now, Carl. So the options idea seems to be working out pretty good. Why? Is Chewy finally making a move? Not even much, just doesn't take much. 68%, yeah. Is VRPX moving again? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's finding some support. Hey, look at V Viper just failing out. We're gonna just take that off now. And then LGVN's kind of perking up right now. I already made money on it, so I don't need to mess around with it. But Diaz just not happening. Other names, V Viper, MLSS. Let's take a look at that. Again, strong and the growth stocks today is IQ, Carvana, Gigal, Chewy, CRNX, GME, MSTR. Yeah, this MLS is nothing. Let's check out IQ. What's going on over there? Yeah, I can't say this would be a good entry. No, there's nothing bettable going on there on IQ. Carvana, I believe we're already in Carvana. Oh yeah, Carvana is nearing hitting recent all-time highs. I like to say recent all-time highs. I'm crazy like that. Is it all-time or is it recent highs? I don't give a fuck. It means what it means to me, and you can be confused. I pass that confusion on to you. 135 it's hitting. So Carvana, I might have gotten out of that yesterday. Let's see, Carvana. Yeah, I don't have Carvana anymore. I got out a full profit just the other day. And I would say that there's enough runway until earnings. No, there really isn't. 21 days. So there really isn't it isn't really tradable right now, Carvana for us, swing trade wise, just because earnings are coming up soon. That doesn't mean it ain't gonna do good from here. It could. Well, all right. What is going on with this Oscar position? The bid-ask spreads on my option are going wild. Okay. If you could fill me right there, I will take it. Let's see. I doubt it. Sometimes once you put an order in, whatever inefficiency is on the books, filled right away. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, there it goes. Now they're leaping out of the way of the train. All right, we are 20 minutes in from the open. We actually looked at and covered quite a bit there. Um, Anybody have something you want me to look at or any questions about trading? Let me know. For the next couple minutes, I could potentially tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, but I could tell you what you need to hear. I could be here to tell you what you need to hear. Meta, thank you for bringing that to my attention because I haven't looked at it for about a week. Yeah, it continues to do well. It's progressing towards earnings in 21 days. We cannot, in our group using our PCS method, um, cannot get into a swing trade on it right now, but it looks awesome. It's beautiful. Let's see what's at the max FTAI. I've already gotten orders out on that. TMDX Adobe at 94%. Microsoft long-term hold. Is there a question? Of course, absolutely. You bought 100 shares last night, given advice from father-in-law. So, number one, if you're putting money into something on the stock market and it's for the long term, not 3 years, but maybe for the rest of your life. Like, the sooner you start, the better, depending how young you're. Like my 7-year-old daughter, we just opened up an account for her because she wants to learn to invest. So she's been earning money, she gets like an A on her report card. She gets 20 bucks here or there anyway. She saved up several hundred bucks and she wants to invest it now. So when you invest for the long term, that's so different than trading. Like even investing for short term, which is not really true investing. Investing should almost always be for long term. And the best way I can describe that to you is investing in something should be for life, forever. It's called a forever hold. Your investing should be forever. And you have to say, well, how can I ever, reap the rewards then? Well, for example, here's a pretty smart, here's a little nice smart trick you could do. Find a larger church, incorporate, become a member of a larger church because they're a nonprofit. Okay. And then someday when you need to get your landscaping done, or you need a gardener to come every week or 2 weeks or every month or whatever, you go to the church and you ask if they have somebody they can contract out for you through the church to come on a regular basis. And they're going to go, okay, well, sure. And you say, okay, well, in exchange, I'm going to donate to you one share of Microsoft, right? And at that point, let's say it's worth $5,000, right? So I'm going to donate that to you for $5,000. And how often, what will that be good for? And they're going to say that should get you about 2.5 years of landscaping. And you go, perfect. So now you don't sell your shares, you donate them. So you've not created a taxable event. You donated them to a charity, so there's no taxes paid, and you just got services out of it. So you're spending your money now in a way that's non-taxable. It's just an example of just one example of the many ways uh, that you should run your life, with the tax benefits and all that. So anyway, Microsoft, Griffin, a long story short, Microsoft is a great company and you can forever hold it. And that should be the intention. So here's the interesting thing with forever holds though, you should only look every 10 years because it'll be up. But in 5 years, it might be down. In 3 years, it might be down. In 7 years, it might be down. So when it comes to forever holds and investing into your whole future, only look every 10 years when it comes to your investments, if it's an investment. Or don't even ever look and just give the money to an investment manager if you have lots of money. Give it to an investment management or Fidelity, and have it, an investment management company put you in the stock market, or just get in the stock market and just leave it. And again, forever. All right. So there's your answer on that. Good question. Let me take a look at my active trades here. Looks like VRPX has pulled back to 242, kind of in a crapping out method. Unky, Bang. Let's take a look at these. Unky. Oh no, too low volume. Bang, way too low volume. Soy. Oh, he is really flying. Something going on over there. Guessing it's Chinese, something Chinese called soy. Solaris oil field infrastructure. Okay, no, it's not. And they're doing super good. AEHR, we already looked at LGBN and NAAS. Okay. All right, that gets us pretty up to date. And then IQ, Carvana, Gigal, BMA, CRNX, VKTX, Futu, GME. These are some of the top movers on the growth opportunities in the market. I'll be alerting them more in the group. AEHR, yeah. I'll be alerting them more in the group and let you know, what's good. So thank you very much for tuning in this morning. Make sure you click the link in my bio. Lots of goodies there. And I'll see everybody back in the group. IVP. Okay, one last look. IVP. I already looked at it this morning. Yeah, I mean, it's going on high volume lately. This could be a breakout entry at around here, $3.80. But you want to put your stop at a significant psychological level, maybe 250, 250. So if you're getting at four, that's $1.50 of risk. So just set that to your 1%. If you're going to risk $500, then you divide 500 by 1.5 to get the number of shares. I think it's 300 to 166 or something. I don't know. Let me see. 500 divided by 1.5, 333. There you go. That would be how many shares you get for $500 risk with a stop at 250 with an entry at 4 right now. All right, you guys, have a good one. See you back in the group.